You've made it. You're enrolled, motivated, and probably have a few questions about university life. How do I get involved before the semester begins? Where can I make new friends once I get there? What is there to do outside of classes?
The answer is there's a lot to do here. You just have to seek it out. Your first year of university will be a little overwhelming, which is why it's important to get involved in activities outside of academics. Not only will this help you transition into university, but it will help you get acquainted with the culture here.
Think of this as your online orientation. We'll walk you through programs that the university offers for new students and tell you about some highlights from our first year university experience.
I kicked off my university experience at campLEAD, taking place a couple of weeks before classes began. Located at a campsite just north of Red Deer, campLEAD is 2 nights and 3 days of leadership workshops and outdoor activities like boating, ziplining, and playing games in the sun. At campLEAD, I became acquainted with other first years, some of whom I still consider my best friends. campLEAD is like summer camp, but for university students. 1 week later comes fall orientation, which is probably the most exciting week of the year on campus. Imagine a stadium packed full of new students, all wearing their faculty colors and all pumped to be here. It's exciting, right? I spent my first year cheering for my faculty and my second as an orientation leader. From the new student induction ceremony through to the Dinos kickoff football game at McMahon Stadium, fall orientation is a week-long event that will get you geared up for life at University of Calgary. Orientation week isn't just events on campus though, it's also a chance to help out in the Calgary community. The ucalgarycares Day of Service is an event that takes place during orientation week and throughout the year where students have the opportunity to give back to those in need. Partnering with Habitat for Humanity, the Mustard Seed, and other organizations, you could spend your day doing anything from building houses to making sandwiches to organizing donations for the less fortunate.
The lead up to university is pretty exciting, I'll admit. Not only are you participating in a bunch of fun activities, but you're also figuring out how to get around campus while meeting new friends and getting inspired. What more could you ask for?
Well, I could think of a few things. First, you've got a whole year ahead of you, and another 3 or more after that. You're going to want someone who's been down that road before, and who can give you a pointer or two. Enter the Emerging Leaders Program, a full year of mentorship, workshop, and community building courses where first years connect with staff and upper year students on a regular basis to help ease the transition into university. That means everything from goal setting and talking about study habits to just hanging out with a senior student. ELP is important for new students because it helps you learn a lot about who you are and where you're going at the university. One of the things that really stuck with me from the Emerging Leaders Program was StrengthsQuest, a personality test that we took before the fall ELP retreat to Kananaskis. Used by universities all over North America, StrengthsQuest gets you talking with your peers and reflecting on your own about different communication and learning styles. Some of us think strategically and some empathetically. Some are really good at getting things done, and others insanely good at making friends with everyone they meet. For example, Cecilia is really easygoing and approachable, skills that play off of her empathy, adaptability, and positivity strengths.
And then there's Nolan. With strengths like communication, context, and woo, or winning over others, Nolan is persuasive and has well thought out ideas.
The great thing about strengths is that you not only learn about yourself, but about how the strengths complement each other as well. For example, 3 out of our 5 strengths are communication-based, so it's pretty much guaranteed we'll always have something to talk about.
We're not just pulling your legs on this. Strengths is really interesting, and since all new undergraduate students have the opportunity to take this test for free, you might as well take 15 minutes out of your day and do it. You'll be happy that you did.
Click on the links below and check out some of the great spring, summer, and fall programs available to you at the University of Calgary. You'll thank yourself later.